Traditionally, in election campaigns, especially on a provincial and federal levels, people who would normally be part of the same party or similar ideologies rarely go toe-to-toe with what they think should be happening in government. However, on a local level, things can be a little bit different with those who agree, except when they need those votes. The inevitable jockeying for position in the mayoral race continued over the course of the weekend, with candidate Anna Bailão touting support from Liberal MPs in different parts of the city.
I've worked with these people. I brought people together. I bring people from labor, from business, from different sectors together. I bring the federal government, the provincial government to the table.
Bailão otherwise has been considered a center-right candidate, but has now also received support from some unions and former Toronto mayors Art Eggleton and Barbara Hall. Current Liberal MPP Mitzi Hunter, also running for mayor, says it's not necessarily about the backing, but what's being presented now.
I certainly had Liberal-minded people back my campaign as well. Brad Dogood put out just a response because I've known him for so many years, since he was a city councillor and I was growing up in Scarborough. So, you know, I have my supporters as well.
Then there are those who might be considered Olivia Chow supporters, raising questions with Josh Matlow's platform. There were suggestions online that a number of policy announcements so far were from Gil Penalosa's mayoral campaign last fall. Matlow says ideas for opening libraries on Sundays and implementing color-coded rent-safe signs were actually his as councillor long before that.
My team and I not only wrote the policies that I'm advocating for, but these are issues that I prioritized long before the mayoral by-election as a city councillor.
Those familiar with the political arena say it's also about skimming votes from those you're standing closest to in what will otherwise be a tight race.
If you're on the left and there's another one on the left who's as credible or they think as you are, there are only so many votes on that side of the spectrum to gather at the outset. And you have to be mindful of that, and you can't afford to fall behind.
Those on the right, considered to be more conservative, Brad Bradford and Mark Saunders, are continually criticizing each other online, especially when platform announcements are based on the same subject, such as bail reform. For those who would prefer not to go down the rabbit hole of mudslinging on social media, you can always get more info on the candidates and their platforms on our website at citynews.ca. Mark McAllister, City News.